Most people think hormones only affect mood or stress, but in reality, hormones control almost everything happening inside your body. Your energy levels, your sleep, your metabolism, your motivation, even how your body stores fat or builds muscle. And here's something most people don't realize. Your body isn't controlled by just one or two hormones. It's controlled by an entire network of hormones, constantly communicating with each other. Tiny chemical signals traveling through your bloodstream, telling organs what to do, when to release energy, when to sleep, when to store nutrients, and when to repair your body. But here's the interesting part. Later in this video, we'll talk about one hormone that secretly controls your sleep cycle, and most people disrupt it every single night. So stay with me, because understanding how these hormones work might completely change how you think about your health. Let's start with one of the most talked about hormones, testosterone. Testosterone is often called the male hormone, but that description is incomplete because testosterone does much more than build muscle. It influences energy levels, mood, motivation, bone strength, and even confidence. Healthy testosterone levels help support physical performance, recovery, and metabolic health. But when testosterone levels drop too low, people often experience fatigue, low motivation, and reduced muscle strength. While aging can influence testosterone levels, lifestyle habits play a massive role too. Strength training, quality sleep, sunlight exposure, and proper nutrition all send signals to your body that help regulate testosterone production. Now let's talk about another hormone that many people misunderstand, cortisol. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone, but cortisol itself is not bad. In fact, it's essential for survival. Cortisol helps your body respond to challenges. It helps regulate blood sugar, and it helps control inflammation. But problems begin when cortisol stays elevated for long periods of time. Chronic stress, poor sleep, and constant pressure can keep cortisol levels high throughout the day. And when cortisol stays high, it begins interfering with other hormones in your body. Which brings us to another extremely important hormone, insulin. Insulin is responsible for controlling blood sugar levels. Whenever you eat carbohydrates, your digestive system breaks them down into glucose. That glucose enters your bloodstream, and insulin acts like a key, allowing that glucose to enter your cells where it can be used as energy. In a healthy system, this process happens smoothly. But when insulin levels stay high for too long, the body can become less responsive to insulin. This condition is known as insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is one of the biggest drivers of metabolic health problems today. Now let's move to the brain, because some of the most fascinating chemical messengers operate there. One of the most famous is dopamine. Dopamine is often called the motivation hormone, but its real role is even more interesting. Dopamine helps drive goal-directed behavior. It's released when your brain expects a reward, when you achieve progress, finish a task, or accomplish a goal. Healthy dopamine activity supports curiosity, focus, and motivation, but constant stimulation from modern digital environments can disrupt this system. When the brain receives quick rewards too often, dopamine sensitivity can decrease, which can reduce motivation over time. Another hormone closely connected to emotional health is serotonin. Serotonin plays a major role in mood regulation, emotional stability, and overall well-being. Balanced serotonin levels support feelings of calmness and mental clarity. But here's something fascinating. About 90% of your body's serotonin is actually produced in the digestive system, which is why scientists often talk about the gut-brain connection. A healthy digestive system can strongly influence emotional health. Now, remember the hormone we mentioned earlier, the one that controls your sleep cycle? That hormone is melatonin. Melatonin is responsible for regulating your sleep-wake rhythm. Your brain releases melatonin in response to darkness. This signal tells your body that it's time to sleep. But modern environments often interfere with this natural rhythm. Bright screens, artificial lighting, and late-night phone use. All of these can suppress melatonin production, which is one reason sleep problems have become so common today. Next, we have growth hormone. Growth hormone plays a critical role in physical recovery. It supports muscle repair, fat metabolism, and cellular regeneration. Interestingly, your body releases the largest amount of growth hormone during deep sleep, which means sleep isn't just rest. It's when your body performs some of its most important repair work. Finally, we arrive at thyroid hormones. These hormones regulate metabolism. They determine how quickly your body converts nutrients into energy. When thyroid hormones are balanced, the body maintains stable energy levels. But when thyroid function slows down, metabolism decreases. This can cause fatigue, weight gain, and reduced energy. When you step back and look at the big picture, you start to see something fascinating. Hormones don't work alone. They operate as a connected network. Sleep affects cortisol. Cortisol affects testosterone. Insulin affects fat storage. And thyroid hormones influence metabolism. Your body is essentially a complex hormonal communication system, constantly adapting to your environment and daily habits, which means small lifestyle choices can have powerful long-term effects. Sleep quality, nutrition, exercise, stress management, and sunlight exposure all influence how this hormonal system functions. Once you understand this system, you begin to see health differently, because hormones aren't random. They're responses, signals reacting to how you live your life. And learning how these signals work might be one of the most powerful tools for improving your health. If you found this explanation helpful, consider subscribing for more science-based videos about how the human body works. And if there's another topic you'd like to see explained simply, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.